Hello and welcome back. This is going to be part 2 of NEKOPARA. And it was a bit weird and very cute. We're just going to jump right in and see what happens. So we're running a bakery and we have 2 cat girls that our sister owns them, but they've kind of chosen us, so now they're just going to live with us, I guess, at our bakery. Alright, we just got takoyaki. Oh, I don't know which is yes. Yes? Yes. Okay. When I checked the clock, it was past 10 o'clock already. Since then, I tried calling Shugure several times, but couldn't get through to her. Okay, so that's our sister. And just like that, it had already gotten this late. I've never gone this long without hearing from Shugure. I really didn't understand my family's schedule at all. Master, master! It's been a while since we bathed together. I'll even wash your back. That is very kind. You haven't bathed with us since we've matured, Master, you pervert. You haven't even grown that much. What are you two talking about? That is what I'm confused about. Is like, how old are they? And I don't know. Because they age like cats, not humans. It's all weird. It's so weird. What did you just say? Shugure-chan said that Chocolate and Vanilla have already grown to be elegant cat ladies. Those words are sexual harassment. You are trampling on our dignity. I mean, they're the ones who want to have a bath with me. Besides, this is Chocola's identity we are talking about. Vanilla, you're the one changing the subject. In any case, don't worry about the bath. You two need to get ready to go home. No, don't go home. They're gonna live with us forever. Ready to go home? But isn't Chocola's home Master's home? And I belong next to Chocola. Also, Master is cool. You look strangely handsome. Why, thank you. Stop feigning ignorance, you two. Cut that out. The 2 of them looked my way, about to distract me again. Since Shugure isn't picking up, I'll take you two home myself. So get ready to leave. Chocolate and Vanilla turned away from me and had downtrodden looks on their faces. Downtrodden. Oh my goodness. Returning home on the same day I had moved out seemed to be such a stupid idea that I did hesitate a bit. Just send them back in a box, then. There was no other way. Nor was there time for excuses. I looked towards Chocolate and Vanilla as they hung their heads in silence and continued on. Listen up, you two. I'm gonna open my bakery and there's no telling what will happen. I've got no one to rely on, so I don't know how things will turn out. With all that's going on, I don't know if I can take care of you two. Get it? They can help you, though. They're gonna be such good helpers, I think. I mean, it's already gonna be difficult enough just looking after myself. No. It was a quiet voice, and I could barely hear her. I could barely hear. Chocolat said something with her head down. What did you say? I came closer and asked her to repeat herself. Chocolat will not go back. Oh, she hates me for saying that. Wait, hey, Chocolat! I will also make great haste, or rather, I'll withdraw at the speed of a cat girl. Wait, stop! I mean, you wanted them to go. Vanilla, why are you running away too? Because they belong together. Come on, Master. Chocolate's over here. Chocolate's over here. It's dangerous. Stop running around. If you fall, you'll get hurt. They'll land on their feet like good cat girls. It is unnecessary to worry about cat girls like that. Although we're humanoid, cat girls are cats. Maybe so in Chocolate's case, but aren't you bad with physical activity? Me too, Vanilla, me too. Come on, I've got you now, Chocolate. Master, you pervert! Just where do you think you're grabbing? Master is grabbing Chocolate's chest with an iron grip. I am not, it's because you two are running around. An opening? Hey, stop it! You're still going to run? Yeah, I've got you, Vanilla. Tickle. Chocolate, stop! Really, stop! Nice assist, Chocolate. Go! Like I said, stop running! The two of them didn't listen to a word I said as they continued to mess with me. And that was how the first night went. Okay, so they stayed the night. Oh, is that their PGs? For now, I'll let you stay. Oh my goodness me. But only for tonight. That is a lot of ribbons in her hair. I don't have guest beds or futons, okay? Okay. Well, all that was happening, 11 o'clock became midnight. Even if I took them home, everyone was sure to be asleep by now. The one glimmer of hope I had, that Shugure would call me back, didn't happen. So I decided that taking them home tomorrow was my first priority. No, just run your business. If they were so worried about the cat girls, they would come back for them, right? Of course we'll be sleeping in Master's bed. I will also be okay with Master's bed. Cleverly, they had even brought pajamas. They don't need those. Just how much planning went into their schemes anyway? Really, if you two sleep there, where will I sleep? Come on. What, you're not gonna sleep together with us? You tell us that this late? Master is male, but he doesn't know when to give up. The sleeping arrangements should go Master, Chocolate, me. Being surrounded by Master and Vanilla makes Chocolate happy. Don't get ahead of yourselves, you two. A single bed for 3 people is too crowded. Wow, why do we have a single bed? We have such like a fancy apartment. We couldn't have just gotten a slightly bigger bed? Since we're the ones that are intruding, we're fine with hair too. Where is hair? On the floor? We can curl up and sleep like cat girls after all. Ooh, put some cushions down at least. We are very praiseworthy for not asking for luxuries, where model cat girls will sleep like this then. I watched the two of them lie down and curl up, on the floor of an empty room without even curtains. That's way too pitiful of a sight to be called praiseworthy. Since you just moved in, you have lots of boxes, right? Apparently you can make a warm shelter out of them, so we'll manage somehow. That's something only strange people would say. Where did these cat girls get this information from anyways? Well, they probably read a lot of books and watched TV in Shugure's room. Chocola isn't good with kanji characters, so she only reads picture books though. That's a bit cute. Whatever. You two go sleep in my bed. It still gets pretty cold at night in April after all. Where is Master going to sleep then? Next to Chocola? I'm gonna go sleep on the sofa in the living room. I mean, couldn't they have slept on the sofa then? The sofa can fit one person, and there's air conditioning in there if I need it. No, if that's the case, then Chocola will sleep on the sofa. Oh, please sleep in the bed with Vanilla, Master. I'm more relaxed on the sofa. It's better if Chocola and Master use the bed. They moved quickly towards me like lions catching their prey. I placed my hands on their heads and spoke in a clear and stern voice. Listen up, I will sleep on the sofa and you two will sleep in my bed. Those are your master's orders, understood? Okay, we're getting into the role now. Oh, Master. Master. I deliberately said it that way. The two of them looked as if they wanted to say something, but they hesitated, because they are good cat girls. They lowered their heads apologetically. I'm sorry, Master. Sorry, Master. They muttered that out. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. Their obedience had the exact opposite of the effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. I felt a prickling sensation in my heart. The pain left me as I sighed and rubbed the two of them on the head. Come on, get going. Okay. Is that a single bed? That looks like a big single bed. Good night. If anything happens, call for me right away. Alright. Good night, Master. Good night, Master. I gently rubbed the heads of the two dispirited cat girls once more. I'll see you in the morning. With that said, I turned the lights off in the room. Master? Chocola is really sorry. Chocola caused you so much trouble. Her vanishing voice echoed slightly in the darkened room. The pain in my heart from before became even sharper. We'll know where this is going. I swallowed that pain and replied cheerfully. It's okay if it's just for one night. Don't worry about it. Master. Now then, go to sleep. I really shouldn't act on my emotions, huh? I laid down on the sofa. I sighed while staring at the ceiling. If I gave in to my emotions, the result would just lead to more sadness. If I used kind or hopeful words, they would all end up as lies. It's pretty uncool of me to be so passive like this. Well, I continued to pile on insults and make... Oh, what just happened? I closed my eyes and waited for sleep to take over. What just happened? It's like it's taken over. Regarding this situation, I want to respect Chocola and Vanilla's intentions. Oh, this is our sister. So somehow I just made it do it on its own without me pushing any buttons, but we're back now. If Chocola and Vanilla agree with it, then I'll come and get them. I finally got hold of Shigure. Leaving no room for bargaining, I cut to the chase. But, Shigure, even if you say that, I don't think Chocola and Vanilla will. By the way, Nisama, Would you whisper this morning sweet nothings to your little sister? Don't make it sound like it's a daily ritual or something. Oh, there's a noisy helicopter going over. In any case... Oh, I'm sorry. Father is calling me, so I need to get going. I love you, Nisama. I'll talk to you later. Oh, wait, Chiguru. So, they're just gonna live with us now. Seriously? As the ruthless electronic buzz of the dropped call echoed, I stared at my cell phone. And here I thought I could sort all this out if I could just talk to Shigure. Breakfast tastes good. Master's breakfast always tastes good. Meow! Chocolate, there's some ketchup on your cheek. It's cutely artistic. I'll lick it off. The cat girls in question were happily stuffing themselves with sandwiches. These sandwiches incidentally contained tomato, cheese, and lettuce. With an over-easy fried egg tucked inside all of that, it was a simple meal. Breakfast was pretty much like this. You two are definitely going home today, okay? Is it not fun having chocolate and vanilla around, Master? Chocolate is a lot of fun, you know. With chocolate, it's a world-class level of fun. Master was really looking forward to it last night, too. Stop with the deliberately misleading words. I sighed at their happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill the empty glasses with milk. The eating habits of cat girls were pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part was straightforward. Of course, what they liked and disliked depended on each individual cat girl. In the end, I wasn't able to get everything put away yesterday. Today, I really do have to start getting ready for the bakery's opening, too. It's about time, I think. That's why I don't have time to relax and play with you two. Be good girls and go home. I said that to them with a sandwich in my hand. Will Chocolate being around cause problems for Master? She put a sandwich down on her plate. And just like yesterday, she looked at me with upturned eyes. Yeah, it's a problem. I answered her clearly. I see. So that's how it really is. Her shoulders dropped more than before. Her ears, the ears which sat atop her head, drooped downheartedly too. Chocola. Unable to make fun of anything, Vanilla could only look on with concern. The pain from last night pricked at my heart again. I tilted the already cold coffee cup as my emotions dulled, unimpeded by my judgment. Besides, Chocola wants to be his master. Her usually always perky ears were drooping. It's very sad. Just keep them. Just keep them. Chocola was speaking clearly under her own volition. If Chocola is here, then I am too. I think I want to be here too. Vanilla's usually blank expression did not change. However, she showed me her strong determination. I don't remember Chocolat or Vanilla ever being this disobedient. That thought stayed at the back of my mind. But if I was going to be swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. Look, I need you to understand. Oh, we have a visitor. A tableware seller? I'm with Royal Wood. Thank you very much for your business. I am here to deliver the tea sets that you ordered. I'll bring them to the bakery. This should be all the boxes.
では間違いなければ受領書にサインをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
If everything looks to be in order, could you please sign this invoice? She smiled brightly and brought out the invoice along with a pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice and I received once more. Somehow this doesn't look like what I ordered.
え、本当ですか?
Is that so?
それは品物が違うということでしょうか?
Are you saying that these aren't the correct items? No, the stuff I ordered is in here, but... I looked over at the pile of boxes inside the bakery. Inside of my tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes, a mountain! It was as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made out of boxes. It's all the cat girls, I think. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside the bakery.
すみません。すぐ本社に確認しますので。
I'm sorry, I'll check with the main office right away.
少々お待ちいただいてもよろしいでしょうか?
Could you give me a few moments? Are there gonna be 6 cat girls here? Because that's gonna be out of control.
大変申し訳ございません。
Sorry for the
こ
inconvenience.
ちらのミスで別の注文書と混じってしまっていたようでして。
Due to an error on our part, it appears that another order got mixed in with yours.
稲月様の方もすぐにご入り用と思いますので。
I imagine you may be in need of these items right away, Minaduki-san.
もしよろしければご注文分の食器を受け取っていただければと思うのですが。
So, if at all possible, if you'd be able to accept the portion that's your order. Accept my portion? Huh? Out of all this? The mountain of cardboard boxes towered over everything. I was at a loss for words. Every box was of equal size. I wouldn't know what was inside each of them without opening them up. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see that they all contained expensive tea sets and tableware. And if I wasn't careful handling this stuff, it wasn't going to be a real big problem. There's still things that need doing in advance of my bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting these. But it's going to take a while to separate all of this.
もちろん私もお手伝いさせていただきますので。
She's going to help us, that's nice.
私も次の配達に行かないといけないですし。
I have to make it to my next delivery after all. Look, you don't need to put all this pressure on me. From looks of it, it would take 2 hours or more. Well, we've got cat girls to help us, that'll speed things up. But to have it re-delivered would take double the effort too. Hmm? That's right, I have a lifeline. What is it? So they're gonna help us?
猫ちゃんたち、本当に助かりました。
You've saved me, cat
ありがとう
girls.
ございます。本当にありがとうございます。
Thank you very
では
much.
私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
Well then, I'll be on my way. Ah, I'm exhausted. Our bakery looks so sad and empty. I glanced at the table where we had finished organizing, lowered myself into a chair and relaxed my shoulders. Master, have some cold tea. See, this is the life. Thanks, Chocolat. Don't mind if I do. I downed the cold tea in one gulp. My goodness. Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. Soon I really had to get the bakery ready for its opening. I did say I needed help I couldn't find. Oh my goodness. I did say I needed any help I could find. And I really did need help this time. Praise me, praise me, praise me. I could sense the praise me aura coming from Chocolat. She had a wide smile on her face and was in a ready stance to receive my approval. Thanks, I couldn't have done it without you two. Master is praising us. Yes, it was worth it. Watching from the shadows, you did well. Chocolat was helpful, right, Master? Right? It's difficult for Master to work alone after all, right? Yes, yes. Assistance from a cat girl is definitely effective. If we weren't here, I imagine you'd still be sorting boxes. Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They leaned forward towards me by emphasis. It is true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But that's a different issue than the one from before. You two have to go back home. Besides, it's not like I could ask you two to work for me or anything, okay? Why not? Is that so? Chocolate guesses it's no use then. Her shoulders drooped along with her ears and her tail. The enthusiasm she showed earlier had completely disappeared. She sighed deeply and looked disheartened. Since we're here anyways, Chocolate guesses she'll go clean up. See, they're very helpful. She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocolate isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy, but even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. For how much she cared about me, it was all the more reason to stay the course. Oh. Is it that much of a bother for us to be here, Master? Are we bad cat girls? No, they are so good. Why, I'm being mean to them. She spoke quietly in her usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked the question. You two aren't bad cat girls, and that's why I can't have you stay here. We can't stay even though we aren't bad cat girls? See, I'm confused too. What is going on? It's because you two are good cat girls that I can't allow it. What? She blinked as she took in my words. It was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She quietly stared directly at me. Humans are hard to understand. Cat girls do not understand such things, and neither does Fox Girl, apparently. If we like a human, we want to be near them. At the very least, that's how I feel. Vanilla, I will go check on Chocolate. With those words, she went upstairs. Why? We should just adopt them. This is craziness. Come on. The sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long, I couldn't hear them anymore. So sad. We're going to be so sad if we kick them out, and then we'll be all alone. Humans are hard to understand, huh? Yeah. Inside the bakery, now devoid of anyone but myself, I repeated those words she had just said to me. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? Cat girls do not understand that. Having heard that said out loud, I began to understand what it really meant. It must be pretty nice to live the simple life of a cat girl, huh? In the sudden quietness of the bakery, I closed my eyes and shook off the bitter smile on my face as I began to clean up the tea sets that had arrived earlier. NEKOPARA. I wonder if it's saved just in a lot. Okay, let's save here, I think. A little bit shorter today, I think. Save. Yes, please. I'm lost. Here we go. Yes, I want to save it. Okay. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one too. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the other videos. Thank you. Goodbye.